Hello, my friend. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Dennis. I'm a former powerlifter, now turned weightlifter. For all those of you who know me and are not new here, you know the spiel. I'm trying my hand at getting really good at weightlifting and hopefully making it to the Olympics. So, on that note, I have been letting myself slip for quite a long time. And I've been really bad about documenting my lifting, my nutrition, whatnot. I've put on a lot of body fat, and I've lost a lot of muscle mass, and I've gotten weak. I've gotten injured. You know, the whole thing. So, my goal with starting to post my videos to YouTube and who knows where else in the future is to document what I'm doing, to hold myself accountable, to show all those who care about me and the lifting that I do, what exactly I'm doing, and hopefully show a nice progression log as I make my way towards the Olympics. And maybe along the way I'll pick up some new followers and maybe give some inspiration. You know, I'm not a genetic freak. I'm not some crazy roided out guy. I'm a blue collar worker. I have responsibilities. I have a life. Lifting is it's my bread and butter, but it's at the end of the day, it's a hobby. And I would potentially like to make it more than that. So we'll see. And yeah, today is a close to max effort snatch and clean and jerk day. And then after we get done with that, if I have the time and energy, I will be doing front squats and push press. So today is a competition movement focused day. I had a back injury not too long ago, so I'm still on the recovery from that. I'm hoping to put up some good numbers today, good numbers for me, which means about anywhere between a 225 and a 265 snatch. And then for clean and jerk, honestly, if I get in the ballpark of 315, that would be pretty good. So without further ado, let's get warmed up for snatch and follow along. I took some time away from doing the snatch and the clean and jerk. And thanks to that, my body actually feels pretty good. Mostly pain-free right now. But I've lost a lot of my fine-tuning of my technique. And I've lost a lot of my aggression. So that's what we're going to focus on today. Being very precise, being very aggressive. I think I can do that. Shoulders are still feeling good. Yep. Very nice. Feels great from the hip. I moved my mic. Hopefully it slaps around less. 135 on the bar. I can finally start giving it a little bit more oomph, a little more energy. We'll see how it moves. Wow. Still lighter than I'm expecting. Pick the feet up. Get the knees to the chest. There we go. 185 on the bar. Big lift of the feet. Big shrug and pull with the arms. Precise, aggressive. Very nice. I'm going to do that one more time. Just see if I can extend a little bit more through the legs for longer. I have a tendency to cut that short and hop forward. So let's do it again. Big push of the legs. Well, that wasn't any better in terms of everything else falling apart, but I felt like I pulled through the legs, pushed through the legs a little bit longer. I'll take it. So this is 225. For me, this is relatively serious weight. It's that starting point. So I think I'm going to try and do it for a double. If not, probably 2 singles. Just because I really want to cement this weight, make it nice and crispy, make it look good, and then go from there. Up to who knows what. So let's give it a go. Oh, really bad. Horrible. I just kind of let everything fly on that one. Wow. You'll have to excuse me. That was horrible. Also, I just now realized how dark all of the footage was because I had the exposure set pretty low. So I'm going to see how this looks. Sorry, first time doing this seriously. So yeah, that was really bad. Honestly, because it's a more serious weight, I kind of revert back to my powerlifting mindset and just get a big breath of air and pull with everything I have. And that's not how any of this works. So we're going to take a deep breath. And then we're going to do all of the other technical things. We're going to make it look good. This is going to be a single. Still with that over pull. Little hop forward again. After I'm done pulling, I need to really think about getting my hips back and getting my knees to my chest. Really lift the legs and then slam them back down. along with everything else. As soon as you make one correction, everything else flies out the window. All right. Now I'm slow with the arms. I'm just slow. Bigger extension, bigger pull. Fast. You know, one of these days I'll do it all right. Yeah, this is what I was talking about though. The precision and the aggression is just kind of gone. I need to build that back up again. All right. Let's go. Get in the headspace. Oh, yeah. Finally, I'll take that. So, bottom end of what I was hoping for, because I like to think to myself, oh, you know, maybe today everything will just feel super good and I'll hit a new PR. No, that's never how it works. But solid working weight, you know, first heavy like intensity session back to the lifts, snatch, the clean and jerk. So snatch portion is over. I think I'll feel comfortable leaving it there. Save a little bit in the tank for the clean and jerk. Let's move on. So it's time for the clean and jerk. I don't train this movement nearly as much as the snatch, simply because the snatch is, in my opinion, a far more technical movement. Everything needs to be done simultaneously, all at once, and I've always had a better clean and jerk than snatch. So yeah, I desperately need to work on my clean and jerk again, get that technique refined, and, you know, make it a staple in my training again. So, oh, that's wrong. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Everything is moving terribly. This is all bad. There we go. Right there is good. Maybe back. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure how much of this footage that I'm taking during this session is actually going to make it into the video. But whatever does make it in hopefully paints a concrete enough story. I just don't want to make this video an hour long. So I did the bar. It didn't feel very good because I don't train clean and jerk nearly enough. But see if it feels any better with 95 pounds. Better. Okay, so I did just need some weight on the bar because that feels infinitely better than the empty bar and even better than 95 pounds. So sometimes I guess you just need to load some weight on to remember how to do things. That one was a little lead leg dominant. I have a tendency to shift over onto my left leg, which makes my recovery bad. The other thing is I have a tendency to get my feet super close together when I go for my jerk, which I don't like. This feels like a much stronger position. But it's just a habit to bring my heels back together. Let's fix it. This weight is so light. I just need to go up. Dizzy. Yeah, it's about what I expected. 315 is not going to happen. I'll give this a couple more goes. Or not, I don't know. I need to think. Haven't been doing any heavy squatting. Definitely no front squatting due to the back stuff that's been going on. So yeah, that sucked. All right, I'm gonna sit down, reassess, and go from there. So unfortunately, upon further review, aka I sat down for a couple minutes, my back is starting to feel a little funny again. And this channel is going to be built upon complete transparency. This isn't a highlight reel. This is basically a documentary. And this is for everyone, including myself, to look back on in the future and be able to see exactly what happened. So I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to call all the lower body stuff there for today. I will do some chin-ups probably call it there. No front squats, no push press, no other leg accessories. My back is really not feeling great right now. So, not how I wanted my first YouTube video to go, but I feel like this is poetic in a way. So, we'll call that there. Thanks for tuning in.